The Orlando Magic, for the 8th consecutive season, managed to sneak in a deal before the 3 p.m. deadline time. This year, the Magic moved on from the enigma that is Mo Bamba, a player who received the loudest cheers whenever he made a big three or a block, but also the loudest grunts whenever he made a mistake. A player who reeled you in into believing in his unlimited potential as the perfect modern 5 for a stretch of games before usually reverting back to type. He'd show flashes here and there of what he could be, put back dunks, highlight real blocks, catching fire from long range. He'd have a stretch of 5 or 6 games averaging 15 and 10 while hitting over 2 threes per game. Even this season, when he played a big role in our 7-game winning streak, nearly averaging a double-double off the bench before reverting back to the same old Mo. The Mo that fails to box out or fight for rebounds, gets pushed out of position far too easily for rebounds, falls for pump fakes, gets killed on screens, and slowly jogs back in transition. All of these frustrating mistakes occurred far too often, and that's why he was only traded for a buyout candidate, cash considerations, and a second-round draft pick. Magic fans really wanted it to work out with Mo Bamba. Gosh, the prospect of a freakish Bamba, Isaac, Aaron Gordon frontcourt of the future. And let's not forget that he wasn't even supposed to end up in Orlando. He didn't work out for us, and he wanted to be a Maverick, and the Magic wanted Trae Young. If you remember, the Magic fell down a spot in the 2018 lottery and were mocked to draft Trae Young with the 6th pick and the Mavs with Mo Bamba with their pick until draft day, when the Kings surprisingly selected Marvin Bagley Jr. over Luka Doncic, and that turned the whole draft upside down. The Mavs saw an opportunity to grab Luka Doncic, and they used the Hawks' interest in Trae Young to get Luka, and the rest is history. Mo's Magic debut was electric, but as his rookie season went on, it was clear that he wasn't ready to play on a Steve Clifford coached team, and that constant struggle of trying to play win-now players over developing Mo Bamba kinda derailed his career. Maybe things would have turned out differently if he had a coach like Jamal Mosley to start out his career instead of a tough, old-school-minded coach like Steve Clifford, and of course injuries impacted his development as well. To Mo's credit, he never blamed anyone or complained to the media about his lack of playing time, and his character off the court is something that should be commemorated. Mo is a class act individual, intelligent and well-spoken, a fun-loving, good vibes type of teammate in the locker room. He never sulked or complained when his spot was taken by his draft classmate Wendell Carter Jr. last season. He was nice with the fans and represented the Magic well off the court, and I guess that's why Magic fans are still gonna root for him even if he's a Laker now. It's tough to admit, but Mo has landed in a spot where he could thrive in. The pressure is off of him to live up to the 6th overall pick. He'll get to play with an established star big in Anthony Davis and an all-time great in LeBron James, who won't tolerate his laziness at all and will keep him in check. Additionally, I can see him working well off of pick-and-roll actions with D'Angelo Russell, playing with a guard who can at least space the floor, making his job as a role man much easier. And of course, having a driving threat like LeBron will make him a very good pick-and-pop option. Mo is an exceptional shooter for his size and can work well as a situational stretch 5 in small ball lineups. It's up to Mo to take advantage of the opportunity given to him. It's time to sink or swim, and if he does well, then it wouldn't really hurt us Magic fans. Like, we're happy where we're at. Our future looks bright with our current young core plus all of our future assets. So it won't hurt if he does well elsewhere, like it did with Victor Oladipo and going further back, Trevor Ariza, and I could name countless others. And to round off, Patrick Beverley came in the deal, and I'm disappointed that he'll be most likely bought out. Sure, we have a logjam at the point guard position, but he would be the perfect type of veteran for this team. He's well experienced, he'll hold all of our young players accountable, will lead by example, be a voice on the floor, and could you imagine a situational defensive lineup featuring Suggs, Pat Bev, and J.I.? But unfortunately, it seems like he wants to win a ring now, with this season being his 13th in the league. All in all, it was a quiet deadline for the Magic, but I'm glad they didn't do anything crazy like trade for Fred VanVleet when we could just sign him outright in the offseason. As of right now, it's better to just play Suggs, Fultz, and Cole heavy minutes to determine which 2 out of the 3 to keep going forward. Mo Bamba was expected to be traded. Terrence Ross still being on the roster is a surprise. I hope he doesn't get bought out or anything. It's better to just keep him around. Gary Harris Jr. is rightfully valued high by the Magic front office, so him remaining on the roster is not much of a surprise. But yeah, I'm happy with how the trade deadline went down. For both parties, Mo Bamba's in a good situation, and we cleared up some of the logjam in the front court while also receiving future assets and some cash. That's the end of the video. It was a quick one, and yeah, I just have to react to a Mo Bamba trade, who was I think the 2nd longest tenure Magic. If you like this video and it's your first time here, then please like and subscribe and share this channel with other Magic fans who aren't aware of it. It goes a long way and it'll motivate me to create more videos more frequently. Thanks for watching, and go Magic.